Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name's Chase. Welcome to ChasePacks. Pokemon is ending the Scarlet and Violet era early, and we are getting Pokemon's Mega Evolutions block, the new era, set to start August 1st in Japan, September 26th for English. So the Japanese sets will be Mega Brave, Mega Symphony, again, dropping August 1st, featuring Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir. So those two sets combined will give us our set Mega Evolutions, right? So the cards will be about 132 cards in the set, not including this secret rares. So a decent size set, which I prefer. Don't really care for the smaller sets. You know, the big sets are fine, but gotta find that sweet middle spot. In my opinion, that is my favorite. So yes, Mega cards are back for the first time since the X and Y era. And what is that, 2016 for the X and Y era? I personally enjoyed the Mega cards from the X and Y era. It seemed like back in the day, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't head first in Pokemon in 2016. I was in and out of the hobby, and in 2016, you know, I dabbled in it, but I wasn't near as invested as I am now. Let's put it that way. But I really enjoyed the Mega cards. I know a lot of collectors. I shouldn't say a lot. Some collectors that the Mega cards were gaudy, too in your face. I loved them. I still love them. I still think they're great cards, and I'm really excited for Mega Evolutions. But let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about, well, for one, XY, the artwork from the XY era in the Mega cards? Because I'm going to guess that this Mega Evolutions block that we're heading into is going to be at least similar to that. You would think so, at least. But you never know. But let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about Mega cards? Because I feel like a lot of people have mixed opinions on it. Also, we are getting illustration rares back, which is actually exciting for me, because when I heard of the Scarlet and Violet era was ending, my first thought was, I'm going to miss SIRs, and I am going to miss illustration rares if they decide to get rid of those. I'm guessing, I don't know, I mean, I guess they could keep SIRs. I'm guessing that we're not going to have SIRs anymore, but it's already been confirmed from PokeBeach in the release from Pokemon that we are keeping illustration rares and art rares. If you're a Japanese collector, if you didn't see, like, there's the Bulbasaur art rare that was revealed, the Vulpix art rare that was revealed. Beautiful cards, by the way. So really do enjoy those cards. But in the Mega Brave, Mega Symphony, they'll feature Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir. So the nice thing about it is, in the XY era in 2016, when all these Mega cards were out, we have a significant amount more Pokemon available to the artist and to Pokemon to, use in these future sets. So that's exciting. We'll see some cool Pokemon, some fan favorites possibly mixed into some of these new sets. There's already been like 3 or 4, like Inferno X, like a Rayquaza, like an Emerald, Storm Emerald, or something like that. I just saw that was revealed. So that, of course, it's all like 6 months in advance they trademark these things, right? So already getting a lot of teasers for the Mega Evolutions era. I'm guessing that it's going to be Mega Evolutions set name, right? So it'll be like Scarlet and Violet, Twilight Masquerade, Mega Evolutions, Inferno X, or whatever it might be. I don't think that has been confirmed yet. That's just my guess. But I did bring up some old school X and Y Mega cards, because you know how this goes. As soon as everybody gets wind and it starts settling in and we get closer and closer to Mega Evolutions, more and more people are going to be looking at the old school X and Y Mega cards and trying to pick those up. So I brought some of those up. Let's take a look at them. Just see what the prices are nowadays. Okay, obviously we got the Mega Charizard from Flashfire. Market price $493. Are they actually selling for $493? Let's see. Yeah, kind of. There was 3 sold like yesterday. $460, $495, $304. So that's a low one there, $304. But that's a gorgeous card. Mega Charizard, awesome card. Am I going to pay that much money for it? Probably not. Cards like this, when I'm collecting cards like this, I usually at least trade 1 or 2 cards for, knock that price down a little bit. Cards that I might have 1 or 2 doubles of, or I'm just willing to get rid of. So, but that's a hefty price to pay out of pocket. Mega Rayquaza, shiny full art, Ancient Origins, market price $391. What are they actually selling for? Not $391. Let's see here. 541, 610, or 594, 610, 594, 599. So these are not selling for anywhere close to market price. This is probably my favorite mega card from the X and Y era. Mega Rayquaza. Rayquaza is like iconic Pokemon. This is a very in-your-face card, and I don't care. I love it. Mega Gengar from Phantom Forces, market price $243. They are selling for $295. There's one here sold for $499, $340, $164. These prices are all over the place. Wow. I really do like that card too, though. The Mega Mewtwo, also one of my favorites from the X and Y era, from Breakthrough. Market price $94, selling for $85, $93, $95, $93, $99. So pretty on par with market price. Again, sweet. One of my favorite Pokemon, so that helps a lot. The Mega Gyarados from Breakpoint, market price $87. They're selling for $91, $90, $90, $86, $102, $85. So gorgeous card though. Really, really like this card. All right, guys, wanted to make that short, wanted to get to the point, bring you the news. Pokemon is ending the Scarlet and Violet era. We are moving into a new block, Mega Evolutions, starting September 26th, but in Japan, August 1st, right? But get down in those comments. Let me know, how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the end of Scarlet and Violet? And how do you feel about starting a new block for Pokemon? Because for me, it's a little bittersweet, because I do really enjoy Scarlet and Violet. I really do. I love the artwork. All the sets are good, at least to me. There's some really awesome sets, right, that I really, really enjoy. And there was never a point where I was like, these are bad sets. So a little bittersweet for me. I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet, but it did come with some luggage, right? The hobby got crazy towards the middle end of the Scarlet and Violet era, and it might be just a little bit of a relief to move on to something new. That's not me saying that the hobby's going to slow down when Mega Evolutions comes out, because it might not. It very easily could be just as hype, if not more hype. Probably not more hype. It's hard to get more hype than it is right now. But this hype could carry into the next block, the Mega Evolutions block. But we'll just have to see. But again, let me know down in the comments, how do you feel about Scarlet and Violet ending? How do you feel about Mega Evolutions coming up? Because if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one.